this is kind of Apple-ish, but it's not really an Apple story. You know, we've covered the Huawei stuff so much as far as the trade ban, trade war issues between China, the U.S., Trump, Huawei. Well, anyway, this is a story from a few days ago, but I had to get it in here because when I saw it, I was like, this is too hot.
Okay.
This is Ren Zhengfei. He is the CEO. I mean, he's the guy. He's the dude.
He's the shot caller.
Yeah, he's the Huawei dude.
Yeah.
He's got a smile on his face. He's always seems happy. Anyway, it's no secret that he likes Apple. He has said positive things about Apple in the past. Not what you might imagine from a competitor who you think would downplay or criticize a company like Apple. He, on the other hand, has been very complimentary about Apple. He considers Apple to be a great teacher for Huawei. Well, anyway, recently there were some waves being made after a picture emerged on Chinese social media, Weibo, of Ren Zhengfei going through the airport carrying some Apple products through the security check. Now, I think he's got an iPad, has been circled here. Loving his iPad. Maybe he's got an iPhone. If you recall, when his daughter was arrested in Vancouver, she also was using an iPhone.
Right.
As well. And so this turned into a thing of an argument, as usual, between online communities over what does this mean if I'm a Huawei fan and the dude himself is using an iPhone or an iPad, and so is his daughter. But he's admitted his love for Apple, and he's referenced the fact that his daughter also uses the products. She was caught. She was carrying an iPhone 7, iPad Pro, and MacBook Air when she was arrested in Canada. He says, here's a quote: "My children prefer Apple products over Huawei's. Does it mean that they don't love Huawei? Of course not. Huawei products are ultimately commodities. People use them if they like them." And he further said, "iPhone has a good ecosystem, and when my family are abroad, I still buy them iPhones. So one can't narrowly think love for Huawei should mean loving Huawei phones." I don't know how to...
That's like a haiku.
I do like the way he talks.
Yeah.
When he was talking about the broken down airplane, his company was an airplane that needed to be repaired after the stuff started. I was into that discussion big time. But I also don't even mind this approach. I kind of think there's something endearing about that.
Yeah, it's very honest.
As much as I understand the Huawei fans, they can't really wrap their heads around why he would be carrying that, but I feel that. There might be too much tribalism in the tech communities that exist. This idea that you can only like one thing and it's impossible to like the other thing. People are going to use what they like, and they're going to have their own justifications for it. And those are complex justifications. And it's been complex for me to try to figure out how I should be talking about it. And I've referenced it previously, how I'm trying to be more comprehensive about how I discuss these topics.
Yeah.
In order to offset the interpretation, which can be overly simplified. Lou loves this, that means he hates that.
Right.
Which, as a tech fan, it's very limiting to be in that mental space. I really want to use a variety of products all the time. What is this? We have a Microsoft. What is this? The new Surface laptop.
Yeah.
I'm using it. What is this? This is the latest Pixel. I'm using that. What other phone? I want to be able to fluidly move through the variety of options so that I can be versed on what's going on and have those experiences.
Yes.
And that includes Apple.
Yes.
So should a CEO have the same ability? I understand it looks bad. I know remember the guy was taking heat? The Amazon guy, he was launching the Echo Buds and he had the AirPod in. I get it. It looks bad on the surface. But ultimately, if you're a tech fan, be a tech fan.
Yeah, maybe it's a form of inspiration. Maybe he just wants to use it just so he can make his product better.
Sure.
In a way.
Sure.
You know?
I mean, we can speculate. There could be
Yeah.
there could be a lot of reasons. Maybe one of his grandchildren only uses FaceTime.
Exactly.
It could be something as simple. You hear people say stuff like this. So anyhow, and now the other people are shouting, why does he get them to use Skype? Or why does he get them? What about WhatsApp? Look, let's just get out there and use technology. Let's get out there and use technology, analyze technology, embrace it, advance it, connect. It doesn't always have to be a battle or a war of some kind.
No.
It's a lot more fun, I'll tell you that, when you're out here.
Yes. The drama.
It could be drama. There's a lot of it. So anyhow, he was pictured. I mean, this picture, the only reason this picture surfaces or gets traction on Weibo is because of that dramatic element. I understand that's always going to be a piece of it. I understand you're always going to cheer for your team. I get that. But I'm just saying, you just toggle it back a few steps. A few steps. I don't know. I mean, you do whatever you want to do.
Yes.
You want to spend an afternoon shouting about Linux? You can spend an afternoon shouting about Linux. It's fine. You do what you want to do. I'm just saying. You could also enjoy your afternoon. It's up to you. You could have a cup of tea on your Linux.
There you go.
You could be sitting there with whichever Linux distribution you choose and your cup of tea. Or you could be shouting at people. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah.
So
Options are out there.
yeah, you could. Yeah. I mean, you can spend your afternoon. You could go for a walk.
You could do that.
Have you seen the leaves outside?
Nice autumn weather,
I mean, I'm just trying to present the options. There's a lot of options out there.
Yes.
You could spend time with loved ones.
That too, yeah.
So you could put the Linux down for a minute if you want.
Walk your dog.
You could. End of the day, the tool itself is really only part of it. It's a part of it. It's what you do with the tool. It's what you do with the tool.